Lesson 191. I am the Holy Son of God Himself.
Hi there. Shall we dive deeper into the idea that our true collective self is actually the Son of God Himself today? Will we be able to embrace all the power and the freedom that come with it? Let's delve into Lesson 191 to find that out.
I am the Holy Son of God Himself.
This very affirmation, that we will be repeating all throughout the day today, is our declaration of release from the world's chains. And it's also the release of the world itself. We don't realize what we've done by giving the world the role of the prison guard of the Son of God. But that was just a vicious and fearful act, punitive and wild, totally unreasonable and blind, insane and full of hatred.
What have you done that this should be your world? What have you done that this is what you see?
When we deny our own identity, this is what remains, a messy mixed-up world that mirrors our own confusion. Everything we see and hear seems to tell us how weak we are. Every breath we take brings us closer to death. Every hope we may have will eventually dissolve in tears. When we deny our own identity, we cannot escape the madness that leads to this weird, unnatural, and ghostly thought that mocks creation and makes fun of God.
Deny your own identity, and you assail the universe alone, without a friend, a tiny particle of dust against the legions of your enemies.
When we deny our own identity, we look on evil, sin, and death. And we are faced with a despair that takes away all our hope, leaving us with nothing but the desire to die. Yet, isn't this just a game we play in which we deny who we really are? We are as God created us. Everything else is just not true, and folly to believe.
You are as God created you.
This is the one thought that can set us free, that can set everyone free. This one truth makes all illusions go away. This one fact tells us that our sinlessness is forever part of everything, the central core of its existence and its guarantee of immortality.
I am the Holy Son of God Himself.
Let's allow today's idea to find a place in our minds, and we will rise above the world and all the worldly thoughts that hold us prisoner. And from this place of safety, we can return to the world and set it free. Because those who can accept their true identity are truly saved. And their salvation is the gift they can give to everyone, in gratitude to God, who has shown them the way to happiness that changed their whole perspective of the world.
I am the Holy Son of God Himself.
One holy thought like this, and we are free.
You are the Holy Son of God Himself.
We are the Holy Son of God Himself.
I am the Holy Son of God Himself.
And with this holy thought, we realize that we have also freed the world. We won't misuse the world anymore, and we don't need to see it as a place of cruelty. We set it free, and we won't see the devastating image of ourselves walking this world in agony because our own fears have laid the mark of death upon its heart. Let's be happy today, because we're about to find out how easily hell can be undone. We just need to tell ourselves,
I am the Holy Son of God Himself. I cannot suffer, cannot be in pain, I cannot suffer loss, nor fail to do all that salvation asks.
I am the Holy Son of God Himself. I cannot suffer, cannot be in pain, I cannot suffer loss, nor fail to do all that salvation asks.
I am the Holy Son of God Himself. I cannot suffer, cannot be in pain, I cannot suffer loss, nor fail to do all that salvation asks.
and in this thought, everything we look at is totally transformed. A miracle has lighted up all the dark and ancient caverns, where death rituals have been heard since the beginning of time. Because time has lost its hold upon the world. The Son of God has come in all His glory to save those who are lost, the helpless, and to give the world the gift of His forgiveness. Who could see the world as dark and sinful when God's Son has come again at last to set it free? For those of us who see ourselves as weak and fragile, with impossible hopes and broken dreams, who feel like we are born just to die, to weep and suffer pain. Let's hear this directly with the words of A Course in Miracles.
All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. There is nothing that you cannot do. You play the game of death, of being helpless, pitifully tied to dissolution in a world which shows no mercy to you. Yet when you accord it mercy, will its mercy shine on you?
Did you hear that? We have been playing the game of death, pretending to be helpless and doomed, in a world that does not show us mercy. But when we show mercy to the world, its mercy will shine back on us. Let's allow the Son of God within ourselves to awaken from his sleep, and, opening his holy eyes, return again to bless the world he made. This world began in error, but it will end reflecting the holiness of the Son of God. He will no longer sleep or dream of death. Let's join with him today. Let's join together with the voice that speaks to us through A Course in Miracles. And our glory will be the light that saves the world. Let's not delay salvation any longer. Let's look around the world and see the pain and suffering of our brothers. Don't we just want to bring them peace and rest? They must wait for our own release, because they stay in chains until we are free. They cannot see mercy in the world until we find it in ourselves. They suffer pain until we have denied its hold on us. They die until we accept our own eternal life. We are the Holy Son of God himself.
You are the Holy Son of God himself. Remember this, and all the world is free. Remember this, and earth and heaven are one.
Remember this, and all the world is free. Remember this, and earth and heaven are one.
I am the Holy Son of God himself.
I am the Holy Son of God himself.
I am the Holy Son of God himself.
Wow! How powerful are these words? Can you feel it? Can you grasp the power and freedom that come from realizing today's idea? Shall we give it all we have today? Have you ever thought of the world we see when we are not aligned with the mind of God as an unnatural thought that mocks creation and makes fun of God? How often do you consider this world we see as just a game we play, a game in which, in order to play it, we need to deny who we really are?
I am the Holy Son of God himself.
You're doing great. See you tomorrow for another powerful lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.